This is my first time. They just got me to the point where I can't go live. Am I? Yeah. Whoo. Hassan Campbell. Duh. First off, I make music, so I ain't about to like. I'm gonna try and do this without offending anybody or stepping on anybody's toes. And then I'm independent. I travel on my own dime. Whatever. It has gotten to the point now where men are talking too much. I was raised with my great grandfather. You know what I'm saying? He was born like 1918, and several other old people that might have been a little older than him. A man ain't supposed to talk about his feelings till the kids is sleeping in the back room in his bedroom with his woman. And all of these guys sharing their feelings and opinions so publicly, along with information they gather as being business, man, it's a bad look, man. It's this thing called fucking Clubhouse. I don't know what the hell that is. It look like a bunch of niggas sit there and gossip like bitches. It's like the new Luke and Lord, the new General Hospital. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, it's real life consequences for some of these black people that get involved in that. You understand? Or some of these black people that they talking about. You know, what sickens me about this whole situation is the promotion of the wrongdoing. And you say, what do I mean by that? I don't mean by us being entertained by it, because quite frankly, if you're gonna be a clown, everybody like to watch the clown show. And with that being said, when I say the promotion of it, I'm talking about like, yo, if this guy does an activity that I don't fuck with, why would I record that? If this guy does an activity that I don't fuck with, why would I support or do business or protect that? I would stay out of it. That's what a man's supposed to do. You're supposed to mind your business, mind the business that pays you. And I have a hard time believing that these men are getting involved in other men's business that don't pay them. It got to be some ulterior motive here, man. And the constant destruction of heterosexual black men's legacy that I've seen since over the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Since I had a son, I've been trying to build my own legacy, so I know what it is to try and build and leave and have a decent name, and you got a junior and whatever, woody woody woo, however you set your shit up. It's pretty sad, you know. It's cold in the deep when it get hot. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Now see, I just handle my business real quick and easy. I ain't even have to show you. And the real ones know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about what I just talked about. And we watch. Back to the topic of discussion, because ain't shit gonna stop the chill, and that's also real. Um, this shit is sad. If back to the destruction of legacies, what do you have to gain from this? There was never a reason. If you doing somebody a favor, I never liked that. If a man does another man a favor, a part of that favor is that's between them two men. You don't never do another man a favor out the kindness of your heart and then go tell another motherfucker. That's not man shit. And see, everybody talking about some, is he gay or did this guy snitch, and fuck all that. I want to deal with straight man facts and man principles. A man is not supposed to do a favor for another man out the kindness of his heart to protect this man's family and then go tell somebody. You don't do that. I done paid bills. I done bought Christmas clothes. I mean, not Christmas clothes. Yeah, Christmas clothes, school clothes. I done did all type of shit for niggas I was friends with at that time for their kid, but never would I, or for themselves or for their woman. I done help niggas get they, man, I had one homie, this nigga Lights, he living with a bitch and her mama. Lights got cut off several times. It got down, and I got him cut on 4 or 5 times. I had a dude was just crafty with shit. The last time he got down, the last time they cut the lights off from the pole and they cut about a 2-foot section out the line, right? My man got up there. My man got up there. 2-foot section of wire missing. This nigga put some connectors, some wire. This nigga connected all of that shit up, wired all. Nigga, they house was back on in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. But what I go tell somebody I did that favor for this guy and who he is, and he know who he is. He hate my guts now, but I mean, I guess he forgot that favor. That's all in the game. And even though a nigga like that would hate my guts, I got some shit to say about me that's all unfounded. I still wouldn't diss him or be like, yo, nigga, remember I did and woody woody woo. That wasn't the only favor I ever did for this motherfucker either, but I wouldn't do that. And that's man shit. Now, if he want to act like something other than a man with how he handle it, that's on him. But I'm not gonna never be that. And that's what got me wondering about you guys, man. Grown men claiming gangs. Niggas say they're trying to say to kids, but in a heartbeat, you a killer. Like, man, motherfuckers got to pick out which side of the fence they on. You know what I'm saying? A man ain't never got to tell nobody what he gonna do to defend himself or his family and none of that shit. You ain't even got to brag about it. Nigga, I wake up in the morning knowing better not nobody cross the line where my family's concerned. Period. I ain't got to tell nobody that shit. I look in the mirror and tell myself that. The reason all these guys on the internet doing all this talking is because they can't look in the mirror and believe the words that they telling to y'all. And that's what this YouTube, this internet, that's what all this shit get funny at. Because anybody could inflict pain on somebody. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people ain't putting that pain and anger where it go. A lot of that shit is misdirected. It need to be put back on themselves. Or it need to be put back on the people that hurt them that they too scared to address. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what the fuck going on in the rap game, and I don't know what the hell didn't happen to where it became more profitable for men to sit around and talk about other men than it has been for men to work. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I got to tell you, that shit hurt. And looking at that shit with the nigga, with this whole situation with this Hassan and Wack, to me it seemed like a setup. I used to fuck with, not I used to, I kind of fuck with Hassan Campbell on the net. About 60, 70% he say, I kind of get with. But it's that part of him that just like, man, I don't know if he for real or if he looking for a come up. Well, I mean, everybody looking for a come up, but what he doing in general is a come up. So he don't have to be looking to somebody like a Wack 100 to help him with his clothes, or he don't have to be looking, you know what I'm saying? I remember when he first came up and he was wearing the same hat on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and the do-rag. So it's like you watch an elevation, not to say a nigga was fucked up, but you watch a person's elevation throughout this shit. I don't see why. I see why he would have talked to him. I see why he would have engaged the conversation. I see why he brought himself to the table. I don't see why, unless he was playing role, would have been looking forward to being friendly with anybody when you already didn't said your piece about what type of people you think these are. I understand having an alliance with a dirty person. I understand being cordial with somebody you don't agree with. I understand having an agreement with an enemy. I understand all of that. But I also understand boundaries, and I feel like one was crossed right there because it should have been understood that, man, we fuck with each other, but we not going down that road. But we gonna do business together and come together like that because you already show we got the same goal, but we on opposing sides. We both want to make money and see black people win and get home to their kids, but you got a different way of doing it. Your way is a little more careless than mine. And so we gotta, you know, not separate or be enemies, but we gotta do things a little bit different. Now the Wack 100 nigga, man. Another person, when I first got up on him on the internet, he gave me some game about the CDL licenses and this like that. Like some of the things that he was talking about, I was able to utilize, like realistically. I even got a business set up that I'm about to get into or some shit that he was saying on YouTube. I want to say maybe like in 2017 or something like that. And he was gangster with it. So I was fucking with it because I thought he was going another way with it. And more or less recently, I can't say whether I do or don't like it. I don't want to put an opinion on a man's business to that degree. But this is a little... He took his methods and applying them to something different that I don't know is all the way productive. And then it kind of shows a little bit of switch hitting, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't say it's cool to speak on everybody and then get defensive when everybody starts speaking on you. You can't say certain things in street business and other people can't speak on it, but then you keep bringing street business to other people. You know what I'm saying? Street business is street business and other business is other business, period. You know, that's a mistake my father made. That's why his ass will never get out of jail. And my R.I.P. my brother. So when I look at what Wack 100 doing now, I see that shit totally different. I seen my father go down that road, you know what I'm saying? And then you get down to a point of having so much juice while being wrong that you'll never admit you wrong and you ain't never got to even motherfucking apologize. And then it just gets to a point where it just blows up for everybody. And now it's shit on everybody's shoes. It's shit on everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much money in that shit, but however much money in that shit, it really ain't worth it because the people that own these channels is the ones that's really getting the pay. You know what I'm saying? You getting a payment, a percentage. YouTube really getting the dollars. Clubhouse really getting the dollars. Facebook really getting the dollars. And most of the niggas dying ain't even got life insurance. They in the hood. Niggas like me gotta pay for their funeral and shit. I don't know, man. I hope y'all niggas get that shit together, man. And damn, my son. You was gonna get money anyway. Niggas fuck with you. Did you really have to do that? You could have just held that shit over that nigga head, dog. This is that hump. This that hump that stopped niggas from changing their life. You gotta be able to realize what shit ain't really worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga trying to play you on Clubhouse, and I know it. I see how Wack moved. He was gonna diss you for the ratings, and then y'all argue and get cool for the ratings. But see, you so real, you just fucking dropped the H-bomb on him. And now he keep trying to give you an out. He don't want you to drop no more so y'all can still clean it up. This nigga's a master at cleaning shit up. Fucking master. Great. I see why niggas pick him to be his manager. It ain't for him to get deals. It's for him to protect deals. Because he's a master at cleaning shit up. He fucking Olivia Pope out that bitch. I don't know. But over here in Juan-O's world, ain't no sucker shit. We about to get it in. Y'all black men be cool. Man, what do we learn from this? Don't just be freely talking, man. The information you know is the information you know. And then I'm mad. This nigga told all that shit, but I thought I was gonna hear who killed Biggie. That's the fuck I wanted to know, nigga. Tell me who killed Biggie. Shit, why did Biggie die? I'm not a Biggie fan, but I felt like that shit was highly the fuck unfair. We know why Pac died. I wanna know what the fuck happened to Biggie. You telling all the business, Wacky. We out this bitch.